My name is David Smeyu, the principal for Beacon Technical Training Institute. We are here today organizing a unique training that we held today for private schools in Kajiado County. And we were aiming to teach the kitchen staff. We're tackling 3 areas, that's food safety and hygiene. We also taught about kitchen operations and time management, and lastly on monitoring and record keeping for kitchens. Now, these topics are important because our schools handle the masses, our kids, our children, and if we do not emphasize on issues of food safety, we are bound to have cases of food poisoning or anything else coming up. So in today's training, we are looking at how schools can improve on the safety of the foods that they prepare and maintain high safety and hygiene standards that will not only make this food presentable, but also prevent disease and outbreak of diseases in our schools. At the same time, we're also looking at the nutritional value of the food that's being prepared. Is it fit for the children who are being fed this food? How about food poisoning? Are we keeping our food safe? Are we sourcing our foods in the right way? Are we preparing this food as it should be? And so those are the questions that we are tackling through today's training. And the aim is to empower these people who are very, very important in our institutions, the kitchen staff, to be able to handle food in a manner that will promote health and safety in our schools. Now, we also looked at kitchen operations together with time management. And kitchen operations are in very many different facets. We are talking about food preparation, we are talking about handling of wastage from our kitchens, talking about issues to do with the cleanliness of the staff, how clean they should be, the kind of dressings they should have, their presentation and all that, the preparations of food and the services, how clean they should be. Those are the things, the questions that we are trying to tackle in our today's training. It was a one-day training, but loaded in a way as to give practical nuggets, practical tips for these people to be able to utilize back at school. Now, lastly, we also looked at monitoring of kitchen operations and record keeping. Why is that important? Because when we keep records, we are able to address issues before they become major concerns in our institutions. We are also able to keep operations smoothly, running smoothly without any interruptions, because we are keeping records. And these records are many, right from the inventory records, all the way to the conditions of the food, and even the environment in which we are cooking these foods. And we believe that through this training and more such trainings that we are going to organize, our communities, our schools will be safer, providing nutritious food that is both safe and fit for human consumption. This training is part of our community outreach as a Beacon of Hope, and by extension, Beacon Technical Training Institute, where we reach out to communities around us to empower them with information and knowledge that will make life, increase the quality of life for our communities. And so today's training, we have done it in partnership with KIPSA, which is the Kenya Private Schools Association in Kajiado. And we plan to replicate this across the country as we reach out to our communities through various empowerment programs and training programs.
Majina naitwa Joyce Wambura Wambui kutoka Greenyard Junior School. Mambo ambayo tumejifunza siku ya leo ni kama vile kuweka usafi katika jikoni yetu. Vile tunavyoanza kuandaa chakula kwa usafi na kwa ustadi. Kama vile kuosha chakula unapoanza kukiandaa, vile unavyoweza kukipika kwa ustadi na kupika kwa jinsi ambayo inavyofaa. Kwa hivyo mambo ya kwanza ni vile tunavyoosha na kufanya usafi jikoni mwetu, vile ambavyo tunafaa kuwa sisi ambao ni watu ambao tunahudumu jikoni, vile tunavyoweza kuweka usafi wetu binafsi. Kwanza ni kuwa msafi kimwili, kuwa msafi katika area yako ya kazi, kuwa msafi kila wakati. Unapoguza chakula unafaa unaenda unanawa mkono na unahakikisha kuwa hakuna uchafu ambao unaguza nguo. Ukiguza chakula usiguze nguo. Uwe na usafi ambao ni wa hali ya juu.
Kwa majina naitwa Hilary Odhiambo Alolo kutoka shule ya wasichana ya PCA Ongata Booth Girls. Mkutano ya leo ilikuwa mzuri. Tumefunzwa vitu yenye tuko tumejua, na nimeshukuru sana kwa kutengeneza mkutano kama hii, na nitawahimiza watu ya kwamba mkutano kama hii kiitwa next time, nitawahimiza watu at least kila mtu akuje so that you can learn something yenye au kwa umejua. But mi kwa upande wangu nimesomea vitu mingi yenye sikuwa nimejua, na kuna zingine yenye nilikuwa nimejua but hatuzingatii. Ombi langu ni kuomba kila shule yenye iko Kajiado County, mkisikia mkutano kama hii mkuje, mtume watu wakuje, kwa maana ni mkutano mzuri na at least you can learn something.
My name is Jafred Kipande. I'm a kitchen consultant. I'm also a chef by profession. I'm a former lecturer, Kenya Utalii College, training students in food production, that is culinary arts. Currently, I'm a consultant in food pertaining issues, that is kitchen, cooking, and also training of kitchen staff. I've realized most of them have no formal training as far as food preparation is concerned. So that is why it is very important to enlighten them on such issues so that when they're doing food, to prevent hazards, risks in food preparation. We have dealt with contamination in food, that is cross-contamination. We have also dealt in how to handle raw foods and cooked foods, storage, and also receiving of the same, and using the right food item at the right time. We are also looking at how waste management is supposed to be handled when they cook, because if it is mishandled, then there's a risk of attracting rodents and pests, which are also harmful to our health and also which make the food not suitable for human consumption. We are looking at what we call HACCP, that is hazard analysis on critical control points. That is control of food flow right from the supplier. That is when they receive the food to pass the right channel, to handle the food safely, not contaminating it, using the right cooking method, using the right storage method, using the right preparation method, up to the right service of that particular food. So we are considering even the temperatures of that particular food should also be considered to minimize the risks of food contamination and other risks and hazards involved in the food.